You know, if you're looking for a sustainable fish dinner and you want it to be easy, one that you can trace, that you can serve your family with confidence, my fish dish is the way to go. Bristol Seafood was founded by my friend Peter Handy, and every single fish or seafood is fully traceable. They were the first company to ever carry, for example, their scallops that were fair trade certified. And in the case of this lemon and herb butter wild cod, you actually can trace it all the way back to the fishery. Now it comes in this tray. You'll have preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and all you do is take this delicious fish out, put it into the tray, top it with the butter. So it's super simple to do. You just peeled back that layer of the plastic, put that fish into a pan and bake it for about 10 minutes or so until it's fully baked. What's incredible about this company is that on the website, it tells you exactly where the fish came from. This comes from a Northern Atlantic Norwegian cod. It's a fishery that has been certified by the Marine Stewardship Council since 2010. The Marine Stewardship Council, of course, is so important because worldwide it manages fisheries, telling us, is it sustainable? Is it something that's caught? Or is the fishery somehow in jeopardy, meaning that it's not well managed? So now you've got this baked up and delicious. I want to show you what I'm going to serve with it, because I'm going to do today a Caesar salad that's going to be topped with this My Fish Dish wild cod along with its herbed butter. And what I'm going to do is take some baby heads of romaine lettuce that I've washed. Look at how cute these are. They're teeny tiny. I'm just eliminating the little choke of this, and I'm gonna layer this onto a platter. Now, of course, the traditional Caesar salad was done this way. They even used to actually eat it by hand, but if you want to, you can just tear the leaves. No problem there. And then I've also made a Caesar dressing. Now, to me, I love that there's this acidity that's gonna go perfectly with the cod. So in here, I've actually used Bart Van Olufsen's anchovies, which are also Marine Stewardship Council certified. We wanna make sure we can trace those anchovies because it's hard to find ones that are sustainable. So we're using Bart's Sea Tails anchovies. I've got those chopped up along with a little bit of Dijon mustard. I'm also using Worcestershire sauce, just a touch of garlic, a little bit of egg. You have to make sure it's a pasteurized egg, or you can use a little egg beaters or an egg substitute just so that you can eat it safely. And then what I usually do is just take that entire mixture. I've got some room temperature organic lemons, and I'm just adding it to the mixture and just stirring it together. Now, you can also serve this dressing on the side if you want. I'm going to, first of all, make sure that my greens are nicely seasoned. So I've got some fresh ground pepper, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt, but not too much, because the next part of this delicious Caesar, of course, is to take a little bit of grated Parmesan. I like to grate it fresh, so I take my microplane zester. You could also use your vegetable peeler. We'll put some Parmesan over it. And then the next thing I want to show you are the croutons. So in the recipe, you'll see that they are fresh kelp croutons. So what I'm going to do actually is toast these croutons in a little bit of oil with garlic. And then I'm going to take my this is done by, you'll see this is springtide seaweed. And what I'm going to do is take their table kelp, and I'm just going to give my croutons a little bit of seasoning. It's nice to do this when they're warm and still a little bit toasty. Those are gonna go over my romaine lettuce and, of course, the Parmesan cheese. And then I wanna show you this beautiful piece of cod. What you'll see is that it's got all of that delicious butter. You can see it in the pan. Sometimes when I'm cooking it, I'll even baste it in the butter. And then I'm just going to take a spatula and I'm gonna remove this, and I'm gonna put it kind of right at the edge of my platter so that we can get some really nice pieces off of this. I like to even give it a little bit of a drizzle additional of that butter. And then very simply, I'm going to drizzle my dressing over my salad. You could, of course, toss it if you wanted to. This is entirely up to you. I like to serve it with a little bit of additional lemon wedges. So let's just cut some of those because, you know, I'm actually addicted to lemon. If you would like to know the truth, I should be growing lemons. I buy so many. So I'm gonna put that along the side and take a look. A delicious, nutritious, full of vitamin B, of course, all of those proteins, omega-3s, my fish dish. A delicious dinner that's easy, coming straight from the sea pantry. This one, of course, is the lemon and herb butter wild cod.